In this video, I'm going to show you how to start an LLC in Texas. Whether you want to use a professional LLC service to take care of everything for you, or you'd like to set it all up for yourself, we've got you covered. Because in this video, I'll walk you through both methods step by step. Now, to make this video nice and easy, I'll quickly start off with a table of contents, and I will include timestamps down below, so you can go ahead and skip to any part of the video you'd like to see. Alright, so in chapter 1, I'll discuss what an LLC is and give you a few reasons why it is a good idea to start one in the first place. Then in chapter 2, I will show you my recommended way of getting an LLC formation service to do everything for you, which will only take you about 5 minutes and is by far the best, easiest, and fastest way to start an LLC in Texas. And finally, in chapter 3, I'll go over all 8 steps required to start an LLC in Texas if you decide to do it all yourself. Now, while this video is focused on Texas, if you are setting up an LLC in another state, the steps are nearly identical, so you can still follow along. I will also provide any useful links for you in the description and the pinned comment down below this video, so be sure to check those out once the video is over. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. So firstly, what is an LLC and why should you start one? Well, an LLC or limited liability company is a type of business structure that combines the liability protection of a corporation with the flexibility and simplicity of a partnership. It is a great way to legally separate your personal assets from your business so that you're not personally responsible for any of the business's debts or legal issues. And choosing to form an LLC as your business entity can offer numerous advantages. One major benefit, and the reason most business owners choose to start an LLC, is the limited liability protection. This means that your personal assets, such as your personal savings, home, car, or other assets, are all protected from being used to pay off any business debts or legal liabilities. Another advantage is the pass-through taxation that LLCs offer. LLCs are not typically taxed as a separate business entity. Instead, profits and losses pass through to the members' personal tax returns. This makes sure that you avoid double taxation that corporations face, which allows for a simpler tax structure and in most cases lower taxes. Many people also choose to start an LLC because of its operational flexibility. With fewer formalities and requirements compared to corporations, an LLC can be easier and more cost-effective to operate and maintain. This includes no need for a board of directors and greater flexibility in your management structure. Finally, forming an LLC can also convey credibility and professionalism to customers, vendors, and potential investors. That's because it is a recognized and established business structure that may be seen as more reputable compared to other business entities. Additionally, LLCs have easier access to business loans, grants, and other funding opportunities. Now, those advantages lead me to the next part of the video where I'll show you 2 different methods you can use to get your LLC set up. The first method being the easiest and fastest method of paying an LLC formation service to handle everything for you. And then after that, I will guide you through the entire process of setting up your LLC yourself. So let's dive right into the first method, which is what I would highly recommend, and that's using a service like Taylor Brands to handle everything for you. Because it's not only going to save you a bunch of time, but it will give you complete peace of mind knowing that everything will be filed correctly with no mistakes, ensuring that your LLC is fully set up and ready to start operating. And not only do they have an LLC formation service, which saves everyone a lot of time and stress, but they also have a bunch of other amazing tools designed to start a business from scratch, all in one place. They have a logo maker, website builder, business card printing, merch, branding, and a bunch of other useful tools. Literally everything you need to start a business completely from scratch, all in one place. On top of that, their website is super user-friendly. You can literally start your LLC in 3 super simple steps, and it only takes about 5 minutes of work. So let me quickly guide you through the process and show you how easy it actually is. Firstly, click the link I provided for you below this video in the description or the pinned comment to go to Taylor Brand's website. Once you're on the website, step 1 is to simply choose your state from the drop-down menu. Step 2 is to choose a name for your business, and Taylor Brands will check for you right there and then on the page whether that name is available or not. And then the third and final step is to just answer a few basic questions that they have about your business. They'll ask you things like what services you're offering, what stage your business is at, how many employees you have if you have any, and then lastly, they'll ask for your contact details. And that's it. Taylor Brands will then start your LLC, and their team of experts will guide you every single step of the way. They ensure that all of the necessary paperwork, such as your certificate of formation and everything else, is fully complete, accurate, and filed correctly. Once it's all done, they will obtain for you your federal tax ID number or EIN and provide you with your LLC certificate. So that's the easy way to get your LLC set up. But the only downside to that method is that it will cost you a little bit of money. However, for most people, this is by far the best option, simply because of the amount of time, effort, and stress that it's going to save you. But with that being said, let me show you method number 2, which is do it everything yourself. So let me quickly walk you through the 8 steps that you'll need to take to get your LLC set up without the help of an LLC formation service. So the first step in starting an LLC is going to be choosing a name for your business. Your LLC name must be unique and distinguishable from other registered business names in Texas. Now, if you want to check if the name is available or not, you can do that through the Texas Secretary of State's website. Additionally, it's a good idea to check if there are available domain names for your business name if you do plan on starting a website for your business. Step 2 is to appoint a registered agent. Now, a registered agent is a person or a business entity that is authorized to receive legal documents on behalf of your LLC. This can be yourself, another member of your LLC, or a professional registered agent service. Do keep in mind though that the registered agent must have a physical address in Texas. Step 3 is to file the certificate of formation. Now, to officially form your LLC, you will need to file what's known as a certificate of formation with the Texas Secretary of State. This document includes essential information about your LLC, such as the name, address, and the names of all of the members in the LLC. Now, you will need to pay a small filing fee, so be sure to check the current amount required in Texas. Step 4 is to create and operate an agreement. Now, although this is not required by Texas, it is highly recommended to create and operate an agreement for your LLC. This internal document outlines the ownership structure, management, and operating procedures of your LLC. It can help prevent misunderstandings among members and provide a clear framework for how the business will be run, and you will also be required to have one of these when you're applying for a bank account for your business. Step 5 is to obtain an EIN. An EIN, which is short for Employer Identification Number, also known as a Federal Tax Identification Number, is required for tax purposes. To apply for an EIN, you can do this completely free through the IRS website. Your EIN will be used for things like filing taxes, opening business bank accounts, and hiring any employees. You can think of an EIN as a social security number for your business. Step 6 is to open up a business bank account. To keep your personal and your business finances separate, it is important to open up a business bank account. That's because having a separate bank account helps maintain clear financial records and simplifies your tax filings. Again, most banks will require your LLC's EIN, certificate of formation, and operating agreement to open an account, so make sure that all the previous steps that I mentioned are completed before applying for your bank. Step 7 is to comply with ongoing state and local requirements. Now, depending on your industry and location, you may need to obtain additional licenses and permits to operate your LLC legally. These requirements do vary, so be sure to check with the Texas Secretary of State and your local government to ensure that you're compliant. You may need things like a general business license, zoning permits, health permits, and more. So investigate these requirements based on your industry and your location. Now, the final step here, step 8, is to just maintain your LLC. So once your LLC is up and running, there are ongoing requirements to keep it in good standing. This may include things like final annual reports, paying state fees, and keeping accurate records of all your business transactions. Staying on top of these requirements ensures that your LLC remains compliant and avoids any penalties. So those are the 8 steps that you'll need to take to get your LLC up and running if you decide to do this yourself. But to be honest, for most people, myself included, It's just too much. I'd much rather spend my time on actually running my business and not have to worry about submitting paperwork wrong or having to deal with any penalties or starting the whole process all over again. So if you're anything like me and the thousands of other business owners who've chosen Taylor Brands to form their LLC, I will again leave my discount links down below in the description and in the pinned comment for you to check those out at any time. But as for this video, guys, that's just about it. If you do have any questions about forming an LLC or about Taylor Brands specifically, drop me a comment down below and I'll get back to you ASAP. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.